Greetings and salutations. This is Wolfphototech, and we're back with the final star, I do believe. And this is one of those fun moments where I kind of like realized that young me was so much better than old me when it comes to video games, because I literally got both of these stars in rapid succession and applied none of it to my own memory. So there's actually 2 stars at this course. And of course I came short on that. But there's actually 2 stars to this stage. There is the regular one, in which is under this block. But then there's also a second one that you get by being super fast through this and breaking the 21 count. So that's my frustration, is that I was younger, I was way better, and because of that, and I probably acquired both of these stars in such rapid succession that I literally did not put it to memory. And there's the last star. And that is the missing star I could not find. Could not recall where it was. I had like... When I was younger, I was a super completionist and a bit of a speedrunner on occasion, so I would collect everything and then I would try to find... This was before speedrunning really took off, way back in the 80s and 90s, and I have no access to the internet or anything. And I just kind of enjoyed just being really good and really fast, as I said, completing stuff. So this video ends up being the video where I show off, hey, there's this cannon right here. When you get 120 stars, boop, you can drop yourself into this cannon, and then you could aim yourself up and over the side of the castle. And when you get up here, you can collect a bunch of extra lives. This is actually a much faster way. And then you got your good friend Yoshi. Now this is the weird thing, because this castle there's nothing behind it. And yet that happens to be right where the So they stuck this nice bonus in here for you to be able to jump up, launch yourself up to the castle, and then instantly fills you up. And then there's also Yoshi actually, I think, reappears here, or if you about the highest point you can ever get on this place. Also, okay, get the rhythm out of this. But, I don't know why I can't get the rhythm out of the jump. Okay. Okay, let the cap wear off here, because then there's one more thing to show you. After talking to Yoshi there, you see the sparkles. Now Mario, whenever he does a triple jump, he actually is momentarily invincible when the sparkles kick up. And there's a few other things. Some of the stages have some modifications. Like if you go back to Cool Mountain, the penguin is extra fat and he takes up extra space on the slide. Some of the enemies are slightly altered in some of the stages in appearance to be slightly more humorous. Shit like that. So that's it. That's the last star. It beat my mind out trying to think of like, where did I miss it? And then it kind of like, screw it, look it up. Oh crap! I now remember. Yes, that is exactly where it is, and I vaguely remember me like as a young person, since trying to max out everything in the game and like try to crank all the coins to the max on each stage and figure out every little shortcut in the stages and everything, and like, okay, yeah, now that's where that is. That's that star that you have to do really fast on the slide. And I feel dumb for that. But yeah, that is it. That's the 100. That is the 120 120 star, 100%, not super ultra completionist run, but you know, the super completionist run is probably worth doing on the original copy, not the remake. The emulated version. The emulated version it feels like the controls are a lot more delayed and not as crisp as the original. Although it's actually pretty decent. That's the kind of the problem with emulation is no matter how good it is, there's always a bit of jank to it, and even when you get it really good, it's still not perfect, and it's also hackable and screwable, well, because you're running it through a PC and people can just open it up and like add this and add that to that and make your invincibility frames be slightly longer and you slightly shorter or on the stun status, and yeah, too much hacking can get into the game when you start emulating the snot out of it. So, getting dizzy? So I hope you enjoyed this video and have a delightful day. And I do not know what videos I'm going to do in place of Super Mario 64. I'm actually thinking of finishing out Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and working on a few other games to finish them out. And I'm probably going to swap in Animal Crossing a few times here and there, or like every so many weeks, or every other week I might have a daily Animal Crossing, or every other day. Animal Crossing I play pretty much daily, with the exception of like in crazy busy times is where I skip a day or two. But you know, bink. Yeah, that's what happens when you try to turn back. It cuts off the animation of Mario heel pivoting, and results in you doing a backslide for a moment. But thank you very much for watching, and have a delightful day and a nice night and a magnificent month and a awesome new year.